Right, it's the 23rd of March 2015 and I'm at the house that Jack built and I'm just meeting up with Malcolm. Hello Malcolm. Oh, that's not Malcolm, that's his stuffed jacket or whatever they call it. I'm in the house that Jack built and we're going to have card trick of the week with Malcolm Norton. Hello Malcolm, how are you?
Oh, hello. Welcome to the inner sanctum of the world's smallest magic shop.
Have you had a good weekend?
No.
Why not?
A wedding fair with 3 people.
Oh dear. Well, I met a clairvoyant who thought she was putting on too much weight. She thought she was a large or a small, but she was still a medium.
Oh dear. You see, you're supposed to come up with a bad joke at the end and I can kick you out. However, here we are in the world's smallest magic shop. Well, let's face it, most of you got toilets bigger than this. And welcome to...
Louis is in Cornwall.
No.
Just thought I'd make that statement.
Is it? Oh, all right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this week I thought I would show you one of my favourite little pet effects that I've worked on for years. If you do watch this, do please leave a comment because it would be rather interesting. So, fade to Starry Night. Thank you. And a really bad impression of Rod Serling. And if you need to ask who Rod Serling is, shame on you. So come with me, if you will, on a journey to another dimension, out of sight and sound, where the only limits of your imagination. Between the summit of man's fears and the pit of his knowledge, there is a road which few will travel. And if you find yourself on it, you'll see a signpost ahead that reads, "Welcome, you are about to cross into the Twilight Zone." Submitted for your approval, the story of a small village, a village that you won't find on any map, because it has long since been lost in the mists of the Twilight Zone.
Out of that, Malcolm.
Welcome to Cardsville. Cardsville is much like any other village, with the exception of its inhabitants, who are all identical. One day something strange happened. In the middle of the village, one of its inhabitants vanished into thin air. This, however, was to be, it transpired, just the beginning. Because slowly, one by one, the rest of the inhabitants began to disappear. Walking down the street, they would just blink out of existence. Then began the stories. The first began with Mr. Smith, who thought he heard a noise in his backyard, went to investigate, and was never seen again. The last of the stories ended with the last 3 men in the village who went searching for answers. Now this guy here, he thought he felt someone tap him on the shoulder. When he turned to see who it was, he vanished. Most of his friends said he wasn't all there in the first place. Certainly not there now. And the last guy had seen his 2 friends vanish in front of his very eyes. And he was pretty certain that whatever had happened to the rest of the village and his 2 friends, he was probably about to join them. The moral of this story is obviously quite simple. Should you be driving through what appears to be a deserted village and you're lost, don't stop to ask somebody. Just keep driving. You may save yourself from being trapped for a lifetime in the Twilight Zone.
My word, Malcolm, that's magic.
Oh, high technical effects there. Very good. Well, until next week, don't get lost in the Twilight Zone, but if you do, come and see me.
Malcolm, have you seen my overweight stallion?
No.
He's gone into the shed for a stable diet.
Out.
Thank you.